Since I'm currently not prepping for any upcoming tournaments, I wanted to see if I could use my top 6 favorite Pokemon of all time in order to make a competitively viable team. So today, I'm gonna find out what my top 6 are, and in the next video, we'll see if I can make that team work. So let's go ahead and find out what my top 6 all-time favorite Pokemon are. So I'm using a website called dragonflycave.com, which basically shows you all of the Pokemon on one page, and you just pick your favorites from that page, and it keeps narrowing them down from there so that you end up with your favorites at the end. For this video, I did select to only show the final evolutions because as much as I would love to have an entire Little Cup team because I love the little ones, yeah, it's not gonna fly, especially not in Reg I. So I do only have the final forms on here. I'm also going to avoid anything like mythicals as well as Ultra Beasts just because they're not in the Gen 9 games. And if I remember that a Pokemon doesn't exist in Gen 9, I will also not be picking it for that exact reason as well. But with that being said, let's go ahead and see what we end up with for our team of 6. Page 1, Sylveon, right off the bat, yes. Tinkaton, yes. Empoleon, yes. Mienshao, yes. Cresselia, yes. And Pau, yes. Oh my god, there's so many that I like on this page. Excalibur, yes. I think we're good here. Next page, 4-wheel drive Ursaluna, yes. Sneasler, yes. Iron Valiant, yes. Mimikyu, yes. Darkspun, yes. Gardevoir, yes. Flygon, yes, although I wish you were better. Flareon, yes, it's an evolution. What do you expect from me? My all-time favorite Pokemon is also here. Alolan Ninetales, my favorite variant. Iron Bundle's adorable. Zamazenta, I'm biased towards because I do have the Shield version of Sword and Shield. And Whimsicott is my girl, as well as a Moongus. I do like Cerulege. I do like Drifblim. This is actually one of my favorite Pokemon, fun fact if you didn't know, and it's also one of my favorite shinies, so Spiritomb, yes. Mightyena, yes. And I do also very much like Kingdra. Side note, I will say that the horses are going to show up at some point or another, and if one of the horses ends up in my top 6, it will have Calyrex on it for the actual end team, but I'm not picking Calyrex out of spite because I don't like him. I do like the horses though. Iron Crown, I love. I wish you were in the game. You're one of my favorite legendaries ever. Why is Turtonator looking at me like that? Ogerpon, I love. Torterra, I love. Chi-Yu, I love. I actually very much like Raikou. I do like Granbull, and I do very much actually like Noivern. Serena's a yes. Galarian Weezing is a yes because look at how dapper he looks. Gyarados is a yes. Vaporeon is a yes. And I think we're done on this page. Brute Bonnet, I actually very much like. It's basically bigger Amoonguss. Spectrier is literally a no-brainer. Latios is also a no-brainer. So is Suicune, and I do actually very much like Iron Leaves. And Galvantula, it's adorable. Oh, I almost missed Lucario. Annihilate is a yes. Charizard is a yes. Rillaboom is a yes, and I think for this page we might be done. This is a yes, also the pink one is the better one, I'm just saying. I actually very much like Delphox, it did grow on me. I do like Miraidon, I do still like Zacian, even though I am, like I said, a little more biased towards Zamazenta, and I think we're done here as well. Tinglu is funny. Galarian Moltres is one of my favorite Pokemon ever as well because it's beautiful, so is Lunala because it's beautiful, and Rockruff is adorable. Altaria is adorable. I do like Zoroark, however, I will say that I do slightly like Hisuian Zoroark a little bit better, but you know what, it's fine. And I think we're done here. Regieleki is cool. I do really like Walking Wake. Best Boy Arcanine gotta come. And this is literally Mia, so yes. Bellibolt was actually on my playthrough team, so yes. Alcremie is adorable. I do really like Hisuian Typhlosion. Hatterene is one of my favorites as well. We love Dino Dog. And Indeedee. This is Indeedee male. I usually use Indeedee female, but maybe they only have one sprite, so yes. Urshifu for sure. I do love original Articuno. Raichu for sure. Meganium for sure. And I think we might be done here. Is this Palafin or is this... Yes, this is Palafin. Listen, they look the same when they're in their little dolphin form. So Palafin is a yes. I do like Palafin. Iron Hands is one of my favorites. He's funny. I do really like Giratina. I wish he was better. And I think that's it on this page. We love Comfey. We love Slitherwing. Gengar is cool. Roaring Mid is cool, even though I call him Roaring Mid. And I really like Torkoal. I do like Garchomp. Why is this here and why is it looking at me like that? This feels like a felony. We're getting Toxapex though. And Frostlass. All right, let's move on before that Mr. Mime keeps staring at me like... Leafeon is a yes. Latios is a yes. And I think that's about it for this page. Glaceon is a yes. Armarouge is a yes. Rayquaza is a yes. Chandelure is a yes. Blossom is a yes. What's your name? Iron Jugulus. Yes. Yes as well. Iron Moth. Oh my Lanta. I'm literally forgetting all of the Scarlet, not Scarlet, Violet names. And Clodsire. Skarmory will always be a yes. It's literally my car. Lurantis is a yes. And I think we're done here. Milotic will also always be a yes. Halucha is literally me. Metagross is also a yes. And I do actually very much like Jumpluff. Oh, and I almost missed you, Hippodon. Umbreon is a yes. Gothitelle is a yes. I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with you, but like I'll include you. Greninja, yes. Hisuian Lilligant, yes. Hisuian Goodra, yes. And I think we're done here. Farigiraf will always be a yes as well. It was also one on my original playthrough of Gen 9. We love the string cheese. Luxray is cool. Samurot's cool. And regular Lilligant is cool as well. Oh, and Grimmsnarl. I almost missed Grimmsnarl. Volcarona is a yes. Hisuian Arcanine is also a yes. Wo-Chen is adorable because it shimmies. Hisuian Zoroark is also a yes. I do also like Tyranitar. What am I doing here? I'm so funny. And I think that's it for this page. Hisuian Samurott is a yes here. Is that the only one on this page? I fear that he might be the only one I pick on this page. I'm sorry, everyone else. Azumarill is adorable. I do really like Raging Bolt. Heatran actually grew on me. I used to really not like Heatran, but I started using it on a team like a year or two ago, and it grew on me. We are gonna have to throw in Ampharos as well, and I think on this page, that's about it. Goodra, yes. Corviknight, yes. I think that's it for— nope, there's a Delcatty, my bad. Now we're done. Oh, there's a Manectric. Now we're done. Oh, there's a Heracross. Now we're done. Superior, yes. I actually very much like Eternatus. I didn't at first, but its color scheme and just like it in general grew on me as well. My favorite pseudo. We love the mice. Another one of my favorite pseudos. We gotta get Tapu Entei. Matcha for sure. Mamoswine. Me. And of course, duh. No brainer. Screamtail is a must. I do actually very much like Landorus. He's actually like the only one of the weather trio that I actually like. Look, it's me again. And I think that's it for this oh, nope. There we go. Now we're done. I do like Kyogre. Meowscarada is also one of my faves. I don't like the way that you play, but I think you're one of the prettiest Pokemon in all the land, so yes. Jolteon is cute. And Lapras. Yeah. Oh, I almost missed you. I like the entire Sneezy line. I actually very much like Araquanid. Tatsugiri is adorable. Then I think we're done here. Yeah. Okay. It looks like now it's starting to narrow them down. So now I gotta pick all the ones that I like from the batches that I already picked from. So yes, 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 and yes. Let's go. Goodra, yes. Ogerpon, yes. Zamazenta, yes. Chenpao, yes. Cerulege, yes. Mamoswine, yes. Whimsicott, yes. Regieleki, yes. Oh, and Flygon. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with here. Spectrier, no brainer. Cresselia for sure. Vaporeon, Iron Valiant, Tinkaton, Hawlucha, Torkoal, Volcarona, Delphox, and Hisuian Goodra. Walking Wake, Jolteon, Eternatus, Drifblim, Terapagos, Koraidon, Umbreon, Indeedee, Annihilate, Alchemy, Grimmsnarl, and Mienshao. Dragapult, Raging Bolt, Hisuian Typhlosion, String Cheese, Alolan Ninetales, Latios, Screamtail, Lunala, Wo-Chen, and Tapu Entei. Galarian Moltres, Landorus, Espeon, Farigiraf, Sylveon, Comfey, Iron Hands, Dragonite, Hatterene, Roaring Mid, and Slitherwing. Mimikyu, Meowscarada, Urshifu, Zacian, we'll pick the horse. It's still in the running for now. Arcanine, Glaceon, Iron Bundle, Jumpluff, Hisuian Arcanine, and Lilligant. Chandelure, Metagross, Amoonguss, Rillaboom, Miraidon, Empoleon, Suicune, Milotic, Chi-Yu, Matcha, and Spiritomb. Vaporeon, Indeedee, the other Urshifu, I imagine. Oh no, wait, it's narrowing it down again. Oh no. Chi-Yu, Whimsicott, Dragonite, Milotic, Iron Hands, Eternatus, Hawlucha, Moltres, Gothitelle, Walking Wake. Yes. Lunala, Jumpluff, Hisuian Zoroark, Sneasler, Dragapult, Umbreon, Farigiraf, Metagross, Chenpao, Koraidon, Ogerpon, Screamtail, Leafeon, and Empoleon. Espeon, yes. Cerulege, yes. Flareon, yes. Zacian, yes. Spectrier, yes. Grimmsnarl, yes. We can bring Spectrier's brother. Alchemy, yes. Amoonguss, yes. Wo-Chen, yes. String Cheese, yes. Roaring Moon, yes. And Gouging Fire. Terapagos, yes. Annihilate, yes. Iron Valiant, yes. Tinkaton, yes. Mimikyu, yes. Raging Bolt, yes. Volcarona, yes. Oh, between you guys, I think I might like Hisuian Arcanine a little bit better. Chandelure, Flygon, Slitherwing, Mienshao, and Suicune. Comfey, yes. Cresselia, yes. Glaceon, yes. Hisuian Typhlosion, yes. Iron Bundle, yes. Hatterene, Fluttermane, Rillaboom. Oh my god, this is so hard. Wait, hold on. I like so many of these. Okay, I gotta start thinking. I just realized that I'm gonna start liking a lot of these. Okay, hold on. We're gonna restart from the last one. Okay, so Terapagos, yes. Suicune, yes. Chandelure, Mimikyu, Raging Bolt, Arcanine. That's what we'll go with here. Okay, here on this page, Cresselia, Fluttermane, Ninetales, Sylveon, Miraidon, Zamazenta, Comfey, and Rillaboom. Milotic, Zacian, Koraidon, Screamtail, Alolan Ninetales, Chi-Yu, Umbreon, and Terapagos. Cresselia, Sylveon, Chien-Pao. I'm gonna start picking less and less, and I think we're gonna go with those three. Indeedee, Dragonite, Fluttermane, Ogerpon, Whimsicott, Miraidon, and Raging Bolt. Sneasler, Lunala, Espeon, Alchemy, Eternatus, Chandelure. I'm really thinking. I feel like I said I was gonna start picking less, but I feel like I'm still picking so many. Well, I guess I feel like I should pick at least one more from this page. Let's go with Gouging Fire. Okay, here we are going with Spectrier, of course, Urshifu, Zamazenta, Farigiraf, Grimmsnarl, Iron Hands, and lastly we are going with Galarian Moltres. Fluttermane for sure, Urshifu, Ogerpon, Umbreon, Raging Bolt, Lunala, Zamazenta, Chien-Pao, Whimsicott, Espeon, Sylveon, Ninetales, Dragonite, Spectrier, Indeedee, Farigiraf, and Terapagos, Milotic, Koraidon, Sneasler, and Grimmsnarl, Fluttermane, Chien-Pao, Farigiraf. What if I pick all of them? I like all of these. Help! We're gonna leave one behind, and it's going to be Indeedee. Spectrier, and Ogerpon, and Sylveon. Milotic, Whimsicott, Lunala, Espeon, Koraidon, Ninetales, and Dragonite, Spectrier, and Fluttermane, Milotic, and Ninetales. I'm sorry. Ogerpon and Chi-Yu. Not Chi-Yu, Chien-Pao. Espeon and Lunala. Between these two? Oh no, what if I like both? I'm picking both. I can't choose between them. Fluttermane. Spectrier. That got so much easier. Oh no, I can't pick between these two either. Oh, not the two ice types. Chien-Pao, Espeon, Spectrier, Espeon. Oh no, Fluttermane. Spectrier. There is no way. I can't. Those are no. Stop. Is it gonna keep making me pick, like, lose one? It is. Stop it right now. Espeon, Spectrier, Espeon. Okay, that's my number one. Who could have saw that coming? Okay. Okay, between these three, we're doing Spectrier and Lunala. Spectrier for this one. Fluttermane here. Lunala here. Fluttermane here. Oh, that's our third favorite. Okay, we have a very weak team to dark types minus Fluttermane, but like, okay, it's fine. Here. We're gonna do Ogerpon and Chien-Pao. We're gonna go Lunala, and this is so hard. Ogerpon? Yeah. Lunala here. Oh no. This is gonna be like a mono ghosty. Okay, here, I think I'm gonna go Sylveon, Whimsicott, Sylveon. Between these, we're gonna do Whimsicott and Ogerpon. Between these two, Ogerpon. Okay, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. This is our team? Oh, this is such a trap. There is no speed. She gonna have to be the speed control with Icy Wind and maybe Trick Room. You are just here for the vibes. You're the heavy hitter, and you are here for redirect. This is gonna be so hard. Okay, but it looks like I am going to have to try and put together a competitively viable team with Espeon, Spectrier, technically it will be Calyrex Shadow Rider, Fluttermane, Lunala, Sylveon, and Ogerpon. Wish me luck, because I don't know what this team's gonna do. So stay tuned for part 2 of the video where I finally put the team together and try to actually use it and make it somewhat functional. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you are already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have joined the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.